This video was brought to you by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. And sponsored by G2A.com. For the cheapest games, MSP and PSN codes. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Chelsea Career Mode in FIFA 17. We are now into March at the moment. We're getting very, very close to the end of the season, and I'm really excited to wrap up the first season. I think we're going to get it done, hopefully in record time too. Like literally, we started this career mode about a week and a half ago, and we might nearly be ending it already. Not the whole career mode, you know what I mean, guys, but the first season. Anyway, this is what we've got in this episode. We have the game against West Ham, which is going to be big. This game against Chelsea against, you know what I mean, Leicester City. I've had a great start. Leicester City in the Premier League away, but then we play Leicester City again in the FA Cup. Now, I think what I might do is, because I don't want to really play the same team twice in this episode, I think I might sim, even though it is away, the Premier League game, and then we'll play the game where we may potentially, if we don't win it, get knocked out. Obviously, the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. We are nearly there, and if you look at the table too, I mean, we are in first, second place Manchester United. We are finally level on games played with them, but we're still 9 points up. I mean, seriously. And then Arsenal, who's like, what? Nearly how many points? Like 14 or something points away from us too. And that's when they've got 2 extra games played. Like seriously, there's only one team that might potentially catch us, and that's if we really throw it away, and that is Manchester United. But before we move on and play this game against West Ham away at the London Stadium, I'll let you all know that yes, the player I got you guys to guess in the previous episode was indeed Carvalho. So if you got him right, then congratulations. Here's a couple of people that did. And I'm also seeing some comments about some of you that really want to try to get in and try to be featured. And if you guys want a little bit of tips on how to do that, well, I do normally pick some of the first people that get in with the correct answers. So if you want to improve your chances, then I definitely strongly recommend that you notify yourself to this channel. So you know the bell that's alongside that. I'll put a picture up somewhere on the screen, but that's pretty much what you've got to click. Be sure to do that so that way as soon as I upload a video, you're notified and you can get in really early if you know the player, and if you know your football, you know your players, and you can get in straight away. And who knows, you could be featured. But still, moving on. We're going to get in the first game. West Ham at the London Stadium. We're returning, this time with Chelsea. It's going to be a rainy day. I'm putting my best team out there. And look, it is one of my best teams. Seriously, Bale's in there now, still 90 rated. And then you've got Hazard, who's gone up to a 90 as well. Holy hell. It's the best team I have, completely fit. And we should be ready to kill this game, hopefully, against my old career mode team. Let's go. So we're back again then. This is feeling crazy. We are seeing West Ham United at the London Stadium, shaking the hands of the Chelsea team. And I'll be honest, even though I've been playing as Chelsea for the last several days, it's a weird feeling. But let's see what Slaven Bilic has got lined up for me anyway. Let's see how it differs. Andy Carroll is starting. There you go. You've got Feghouli in there. You've got Noble playing too as well. And a couple other changes. Bonner and Ayew aren't in the game. That's, yeah, a bit different. Not exactly how I had it set up when I was in charge, did I? And I was probably doing a lot better than Slaven Bilic is at the moment. Anyway, there we go. We are underway in the match. Oh, look at that. Bale with some space. He's moved out nicely here. Space to pull the trigger here for Oscar. He'll try it. He'll get saved by Adrian. I was aiming for the top corner there, but instead he got down low and Adrian made the save. Marcus Alonso in for Oscar. The gap is there. Is he going to try running into it? Oh, I tell you what, Costa's there. And now for Conte, I try to obviously get it to Bale. Reed with the deflection. It will go in, and that is some way to take the lead. Who knows whether or not this was going to end up going in, but I mean, it is a goal. I'm assuming it might be an own goal here for Winston Reid. We will see whether it's a deflection or whatever. It is going to end up as an own goal. Winston Reid. Oh dear. What do you mean no goals in the Premier League? You just got one then. Nice. Oh, I like this opportunity. Lanzini coming up behind and makes a tackle. And I tell you what, he's injured there. Not good. Noble picked it off. And we're going to have to call it back. I was worried about that. Fabregas is out. 45th minute corner. Is it about to happen for them? Ball's whipped into a good area. Just needs someone, David Luiz, to clear. Right back to Payet though, you know. And the shot, no good. David Luiz, what the hell sort of a clearance was that? No idea. Can we counter from this? Can we counter from this? I think the ball's going to be hit too hard. Diego Costa just keeps it in. Nope, they do call for time. Fuck's sake. Well, that's it then. We are going to have to go in with a 1-0 lead. It came from an own goal. I think Conte might have scored it anyway, but if it wasn't blocked, that was. But still, either way, Bale, hopefully he'll get into the game because, again, he's had a bit of a quiet one. But, yeah, it's been all right. Annoyed to have lost Fabregas to that injury too because, goddamn, he's easily one of the best players in the team right now. Straight up the middle there. Oscar. Back. Again. Can he hit across goal here? Diego Costa. Fuck off with that shit. That's crap. I thought he was going to hit a cross-face a goal into the top corner. I've scored from a similar position there. Look how he slices that shit. Oh my god, Pyatt. Oh my god, Pyatt won the header, and he's actually lofted it over the keeper. How did Zuma not win this? How did Pyatt get it, and how did that end up in the goal? That is fucking bullshit. I can't believe we've just conceded that. They just whipped it in from the halfway line. I can't believe Zuma has lost that. How did Zuma not win that fucking header? Hazard, slide tackle taken out again. Please send that prick off. Pyatt got injured taking that as well. Are you joking? Guys, the ball's right there. Please just make the tackle. Thank you. And off to the left. Oh, no. They've made a huge mistake. Look at this. Costa, run forward. You're a fucking lazy cunt. You are a lazy cunt, Diego Costa. Fuck you. But thankfully, Hazard's able to put it away, and we'll get our lead right back. They overcommitted going for a winner. And look, there was no one there, and we'll get the lead back. Hazard, thank you. I thought the sweaty option was right there to just make sure of it. But Costa is a lazy prick. He wasn't even running hard enough right there. That is fucking awful. But Hazard thankfully buries it below. And that is it. We are still going to win this game. Even though Pyatt pulled off the header of dreams. Whack it forward again, Bale. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Zaza with a shocking touch, but it won't matter. That's it. 2-1. I thought that they were actually going to somehow get a point up after all fucking that. It was a very frustrating afternoon. Thankfully, though, even though Pyatt pulls off the most insane headed goal ever, he is pretty fucking special, that dude. Unbelievable. And he was injured and carried on. We were still able to get one back after a very good tackle, and it just led to this insane counter-attack. They had so many numbers dedicated going forward, and they were just exposed at the back, and we were just able to get it done. Thankfully, just. But what a game, though. What a fucking goal by Pyatt. Now that we didn't lose and that goal didn't cost us anything, I can actually sort of go and appreciate it. I still think Zuma should have been winning that header all day. But Pyatt just somehow running back with the flight. Just, how do you fucking do that? No idea how that was a goal. And Edison to not even run back. That's just ridiculous. But thankfully, we still got the win. Another win in the Premier League also means it's just making it more and more likely that we're going to go on and win ourselves the whole Premier League. But we just picked up an injury to one of our players I just saw. Cesc Fabregas, obviously it happened in that game. Out for 8 weeks, no less. That's a big fucking injury right there. Yeah, he's probably going to be missed. He's our highest rated midfielder, and shit, man, that's just awful. Anyway, Leicester now versus Chelsea. It's another away game, this time in the it's an away game in the Premier League again. And I'm going to be playing the FA Cup match. I'm just letting it go out for the moment. Nothing really happening. Let's just skip ahead. 1-1 draw. We got the goal with Costa, and then about a few minutes later, we let it go with Vardy getting an equaliser. So, it's going to be a point this time from Leicester City, but now we will play the FA Cup match, the quarter-final against them, which it'll be interesting to see if it's another away game or a home game. No, it will end up being a home game, as you can see. Thank God, because 3 away games to start would have been ridiculous. Alright then, second game today, FA Cup match against Leicester City. We only just played these guys a few days ago, but thankfully we're still going to field an okay team. Nothing too tired, or anyone ridiculously tired. Oscar I might look to take out, maybe David Luiz as well. But yeah, for the team that we have, I mean, it could be a little higher rated, yeah, sure. But I'm resting my front 3 guys as well, like Hazard, Bale, and Costa. I think that we should be fine without them, hopefully. But we'll have to wait and see, though, won't we? Let's see if we can get this done. A semi-final berth and a trip to Wembley as well. We need to get that done. Let's go. It'll be Kante against his old team as well in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Can we go all the way to Wembley? I'd love to be able to do that. I'd love to go on and just win the whole final, you know. I feel like we can definitely get it done. And I don't really know what other teams are left in the competition, but it'll be interesting to see. Leicester City, looking at who they have, I think Romain Thomas is an interesting new name, maybe. I don't know if he's a youth player or a new player, but apart from that, really, that whole team, that whole starting 11 looks like very similar to what they've got going on now. They're still going with 4-4-2, even now. Let's go. Kante maybe again. Maybe even back for Willian. Oh, he's a lovely run. It really is. And Willian, no, in the end, I thought the shot was going to be so much more powerful. Really, I could have scored so many goals in this career if I just get more power past. Instead, they're just P-rollers. Good ball. Oh, to the left, please. Could have been a bit faster, but Masonda. Oh, what a stop by Schmeichel, and we'll have to take the corner. I don't think we'll get this. Nah, we were never going to get that. Ah, still 0-0 in the FA Cup quarter-final. If we don't win this, is there, or if there isn't a winner in 90 minutes, does it go to extra time, even in the quarters, or is it a replay? If it is another fucking replay, I swear to God. Turn, nice, subtle, it's enough though. And again, still not good enough. It's going to fall to Masonda, bang! No, Schmeichel, that's a ridiculous stop. I keep trying to drill it nice and low. I think I've just got to go for the top corner. After it bounces around and falls to Masonda, another amazing save. And a good pass up the middle, Oscar. To the left again. Come on. We still, even though they have so many forward, it doesn't feel like they're weakened at the back. It's incredible. But they will feel like it if they keep letting guys, come on, please. We're just not really. Finally. Bang. Oh, yes, there it goes. In off the top left-hand corner. What a finish. Holy fuck, what a goal. That is an incredible strike. Let's see this again. I was trying to pass to certain players and it didn't end up going to them, so I just worked with what I was, with what was happening. And thankfully, we got a pretty good shot off there. Look at this finish. Where does this end up? That is right in the top bins. Leicester City have been doing arguably way more attacking and all that the whole game, honestly. And yet we're the ones that go forward on a counter and actually pick up a lovely goal. And that's it then. We're going to finish with a 1-0 win just. And Leicester, I would argue, probably the better team in this game, I've got to give them credit. Probably had more possession, probably had more shots, more corners and everything. I thought they were looking like they were going to score at some point. And that keeper also made some nice saves, although we could have been a bit better. But we are going all the way to the semi-finals and the FA Cup. Oh, it's right there. We could get it done. We've gone to Wembley finally in this career. Leicester City actually ended up doubling the amount of shots that we took, nearly doubled the amount of shots on target that we had as well. It's quite crazy. But anyway, let's see. West Ham have gone through, Bournemouth have gone through, and Hull City have beaten Manchester United on penalties. We'll advance to the next game against Stoke City. This might be the game that I'm going to play as well from the remaining games that we have in March, and I think we'll just have to wait and see who we end up getting in the semi-finals. I've gone forward and look, it's West Ham. West Ham have made it to the finals, the semi-finals anyway, and we're going to have to play them to get all the way through to the big show. Holy wow. I think I probably would have preferred to have, if I had to play West Ham at any point in the final itself, but the semi-final, okay, fine, that's just how it goes. But now we move on to the final game of this episode against Stoke City. And look, we're going to have to rotate a bit, aren't we? We've got Terry playing Christensen. Zuma's going to be moved to right back, and Azpilicueta is going to play another game at left back. And the midfield, Lucas Piazon is going to be the centre attacking midfielder. Only 76. Then Ginkel moves to centre mid again, Kante again. And then the front three, though, they stay the same. Hazard, Costa, Bale, they're all fine. So we're at the Britannia then. Let's go. Stoke City. I can't see them in the top 10, so this, you would think, should be maybe not an easy win, but you reckon it should be a win. If anyone's going to get the win in this game, you would think it should be the team that's on top by a fair chunk of points. But you know what they say? Can you get it done on a cold fucking Stoke night at Stoke? Fucking Stoke. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Let's just win this 5-0. I mean, we won our last game against Stoke City 5-0, didn't we? We had a very good showing. Not a bad ball here. Diego Costa. Oh, Diego Costa! He's finally got one of them right. What a strike that is. Absolutely amazing contact. Gone right by Butler, and I can only assume that's the keeper. What a fucking hit by Diego Costa. I've taken a fair few of them today, and he sliced them, just not got the contact right. That, though, is incredible. If there was a deflection in that goal, then it might have been minor, but it might have been enough to have got it on target. What a fucking goal. Oh, Zuma, he got tackled and then just fell right over and in off of the crossbar. Not the crossbar, the fucking post. Oh my God, what a goal. Zuma got tackled, but he kept the ball at his feet, but he tripped over anyway, and that was what turned the ball over. And look at it, look at this. I tried going past him, didn't work. Tackled, pass, hit first time, and that's almost as good a goal as the first. There have been some nice ones, but we're back to 1-1. And now maybe something on here. Please. No! Costa, please, you've got... it's great that you got a goal in this game, yeah, sure, but if you are fucking doing that for the rest of the match, then you're going to be in big trouble. I'm trying to think what's the best goal that we've conceded today, because all of them have been fucking phenomenal. It was either the Payet header or that goal by Shaqiri, because both were quite decent. I want to go right if possible. I want to get it to Bale. Good work there. Bale, can you just take him on with your pace? Go for it, why not? And then maybe get it in for Piazon. He's done it, lovely stuff. Finish is not good. Tight angle and Diego Costa blows it again. Oh yeah, lovely. Change player, please. I beg. Batshuayi. It's taken a long time to get this ball down. And he's just going to run away. He's got fresh legs. He should be able to do this. Off to the left. There it is. Maybe back for him. This could be the moment. There it is. There we fucking go. Just got substituted on for Costa. And it's a lovely play between. He just run right forward. Waited to pass it to Hazard. And then gave it right back to him. Lovely 1-2. And that's that. 2-1 again. We are leading once more, and what a strike. What a strike. That's his first touch of the day. To be fair, Costa scored with his first touch of the day, so I'm not going to start going off or anything, but oh boy, we are leading again. What a ball up the middle. Oh, Zuma though. Not good. Tried to run past Adrian. Didn't work out. What a fucking move that was. Still going this whole way. Blocked by Spiliqueta. Someone, how did they not score yet? It's still going. Adrian, another save. Oh, that was a fuckery. And thankfully we survive it somehow. Willian now knocking forward, please. There we go. Oh, there's still a defender back. Short cross. It's a free kick to us. Oh, man. That got mental. How did it stay out? There was an absolute sitter, I believe, that one of the players missed in that absolute madness. And obviously that's not a goal. Edison did his bit. Some of my defenders did their bit. But some of them also fucked up in a big way. And that's it. Oh, man, that got close to ending in a 2-2, didn't it? But we'll take the 2-1. And you fucking better believe it. It's another all games, all wins situation. Another episode where we've done superbly. We still have one more game to simulate, though. But it could be a very good month. Holy shit, I can't wait to watch that back. Because, God fucking damn it. That was insane. I believe at one point there was a pretty tight, tough chance for one of their players of the Stoke City team, but he completely missed it. Like, not even on target, not even like going over the goal line. It just got hit backward, almost like he was squaring it, although I doubt that he was. But no, it was ridiculous. We just got the win just. 4 more days left to go, though, until the match against Watford. We are going to simulate it. A youth player wants out, Ollie Ward. Okay, so we either have to get this guy or just let him go. Mate, I think I'm going to be brutal and just fucking, I don't even care. You know, I won't even release him. If he goes, he goes. That's fine. But I think I might go for Fernando Monzon instead. Why not? He's higher rated. He's got better potential by miles. And on top of that, he is an inch shorter as well. But, I mean, really, that doesn't make too big a difference. So, yeah, we'll just go for Monzon instead. It's funny. Ollie Ward's like, sign me. And then, like, it just draws attention to us not wanting to sign him. And we go and get another keeper anyway. You know what, actually, on second thought, I've decided, why not? I'm just going to get Ward anyway. Fuck it. I mean, some of these players are obviously not going to end up as good as what I hope that they will. And for those players, I think I might just sell straight away. Make a quick buck off. It doesn't really matter. Maybe they grow a little bit too, but I mean, still. I don't like a player like Ollie Ward. I'm assuming his potential is only going to end up being like low 80s instead of, you know, the potential 90s of Monzon. So we're just going to get this guy anyway, offer him a contract and just probably sell him on straight away. Just so that way, you know, at least we get something for him, if you know what I mean, rather than just letting him go. So yeah, I think it just makes sense. But whatever. The next game against Watford is a home game. We'll simulate this one. We've played all 3. We'll hope for a good result and hopefully a win in every single game this March. Unless I'm missing something, then that's going to end up being the case. We will see. But they've drawn their last game against Palace. They've lost the last 2 after that, before that. We'll skip. 2-0 win. There we go. Costa and Bale. I think, what was it? Costa that scored nice and early, just as I skipped. And then Bale got the second to put us in front, or to, you know, just absolutely make sure of it. So there we go. Another win. Looks like we got a training injury too, which is superb. Gary Cahill is out with a torn groin. That's never an injury that you want. But still, whatever. We'll get a manager award too. And then the monthly scanning updates. The best player I've seen so far from Russia, at least at the moment, is Nartikov, who has got a minimum 74 potential, max 94. You love that. And then the overall looking okay as well. His value was just almost $750,000, which looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to get him. Again, there was no one really in Spain either, which was disappointing. But the final player, though, from England, Sam Thomas, the overall looking okay with a max in 71. Potential, max 94. Again, that's almost like a tick at this point. And the minimum potential is nearly 80. It's 79. So again, absolutely phenomenal. Sam Thomas, he's going to be another signing right there. 600 grand worth of a value. And yeah, he's bought. And this next game against Crystal Palace, I think I'm just going to sim it and then we will leave it there. The next game after this is against Manchester City. So yeah, that's going to be a good first game to play next episode. Let's go then. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. And to be totally honest with you, the second team is out there for this one. But I still feel confident our second team is just as good as whatever Crystal Palace's first team is. But will they get the result to reflect that? Yes, they will. As a matter of fact, Ashley Cole got a goal. That's fantastic. Lovely stuff. At home in front of the old Chelsea faithful. That's beautiful. Pedro got a goal as well. Kabay, they got a penalty, but we won't keep a clean sheet, but we'll get 3 points once more, even with our second team. Final bit of training for the episode. Is anyone going to go up in overall? Yes, Edison has gone up to the 84 rating. There we go. He is now the outright highest rated keeper in our team. And we are going to leave it with the game against Manchester City. That is going to be the first one and another home game, actually. That is going to be the next one in the next episode. And with only 8 or so games left to go, by the way, in the Premier League, like, we are 12 points clear of Manchester United and 20 points clear of bloody Tottenham. I mean, seriously, West Ham have found their way up into the top 4 as well. That's kind of mental. But that will once again end another episode, guys. We've reached the end of it. And don't forget as well, if you want another episode of the Chelsea career mode, then as soon as we hit 3,000 likes, I'm going to upload a brand new one. But before I let you go, guys, it is time for you to guess the current Chelsea player, and this is the player. Here's his career timeline. Do you know who this player is? If you do, then leave him in the comment section down below, and you could be featured in the next episode. And while you're down there too, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. So until the next episode, guys, we are nearly done with the first season of the Chelsea career mode. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.